And we are now in Laag. If you are from Laag, hello. Laag. Where is the signage for the snow hunting? Oh, there it is. Laag, you almost fooled with me, eh, man? Don't do that, please. Don't do that. Okay. Okay. I still didn't manage to ride without my hands. I think the balance is off. Like one side is more heavy than the other, but that's okay. We aren't allowed to ride without the hands on the steering wheel in Belgium anyway, so win-win, I guess. But I will learn it to do it. Oh. No, I'm still too afraid. Bonjour, mesdames et messieurs. Vous êtes arrivés en Wallonie. Apparently we crossed the border and we didn't even realize it. There's no signage anywhere that you left Flanders, but I felt it as soon as I hit that road. People are driving 90, even faster on just a normal road, so that means we're in Wallonie. I can also feel it in the hills. It's getting more and more uphill riding. Let's go. I just stopped at the Deleuze to do some groceries. Actually, I only bought like a what's it called? Aquarius. I'm not gonna lie, I almost hit the 100k, and I'm finding it more difficult than I expected it to do. I think it's because I started a bit late and also my condition lowered somewhat the last few weeks I mean, but we keep on going. I want to reach the 130k. Yes, and we will see it kilometer by kilometer. See you later, bye. My bag is getting very wet. It's raining pretty hard. I hope we passed the 110 kilometers. Maybe we didn't yet, but it's okay. Okay, so the problem I've had the past few miles is these signages. They come so late, and if they appear, they're sometimes overgrown. This one is okay. I wasn't paying attention, but a lot of them are really badly positioned. But up until now, I've managed to find the road. I think that's what all that matters. I haven't recorded as much as I'd like to, but I'm pretty sure I'm still gonna have a lot of footage which I'm gonna need to cut into anyway. But anyway, so far the journey to Paris. So we have arrived at the destination. Oh, train. We have arrived at the destination we are gonna stop for today. I went a bit too far and it's gotten a bit too late. So now I can go and do the thing I love doing most. Ringing doorbells and asking for a place to stay. I've brought my tent, so I will be asking for a jardin, but still, you always have to hope for the best. And people, that was like a bike shop. Ideal. I am soaked, I am wet, and I think if I go that way, maybe I'll find a home with garden where I can sleep dry in my little tent. Oh my god. You know, I had fun this day. It was more heavy than I expected, but I did have fun. But we will be doing a memoir or talking about the day once we found a place to stay. Hey! So tell me, does this look like a street or the kind of place where you would go ask to stay? I'm not sure yet, honestly. I guess at some point I'm going to be a bit tired, hungry and not so picky anymore. But the lights are not on here, which is a bit concerning. It feels a bit dead here, but maybe the people are on vacation, who knows. Oh. Alright, we'll cross this little bridge. I see some gardens. Ooh, let's knock up this place. Alright, so we found a place on the first try actually. I'm very happy. Very happy. The man even brought me some beer. Very kind man. At first they were a bit hesitant. I don't think they fully understood what I meant. But after I explained it, they were very kind. And also, look at this. I have a rooftop. I think it's an asbestos rooftop, but it doesn't matter. I can sleep dry and dry and dry. Let's go. Right now we are going to cook ourselves a nice and hot meal. We got the beer here. That's for when I start cooking. Man, this is perfect. It was a heavy day. It was a good start, but I'm glad I get to finally eat something. And we even got two choices. We got dal with rice and lentils, or we can have the quinoa duo with vegetables. Let's see. This one has fewer carbs. I think I'm going to go for the fewer carbs because this also looks more delicious. So I want to save it for later. Alright, so the food is done. And it tastes, up until this point, pretty good. But I think right now everything in my stomach tastes good, so I'm gonna enjoy my meal. Well, maybe take one last video inside the tent. Yes. Good morning everybody. It's a bit past 7. I slept actually fairly okay. I was awake a lot of times and in my head I was thinking, oh no, I'm gonna stay awake the entire night, but that was not the case. Okay, now I'm shivering a little bit, but that was not the case. I did hear some picking and sliding at my tent, and I think I realized now why. Don't know if you can see it, but there's chickens in the distance. So, besides that, it was a good night. I am restoring energy, and we will discover how it's going to go today, because I do have a little pain in my right leg, below my calves. But other than that, man, I'm going to put on some clothes. Oh, I'm freezing. Oh. Voila! The tent is gone. I packed my bike completely again. I think it's about, I'm gonna check the time. I think it's 8 o'clock, something like that. Oh, 10 past 8. Okay, so time flies when you are cleaning the tent and picking everything up. Right now I'm gonna go for some breakfast, and then we are hitting the road again. I will first be eating this little cookie. It's not my breakfast, it's just my pre-breakfast. Lekker ontbijtje. Gewoon bij de Intermarché. Een mooie fiets. the thing we didn't want to happen. The bag dropping on the wheel, on the tire. It happened. We have arrived in Nivelles or Naval, and as most Belgian people know, it's one of the places where one of the most rather gruesome moments in Belgian history happened. Not the most gruesome, but one of the most scary for its inhabitants. Because in this city, the Deleuze of Naval was attacked. They broke down the original one, but I think the Deleuze is still at that place. Okay, and I gotta pay attention because once again I took a wrong route, and right now I'm praying that I'll reach the knooppunt again. I can see the beautifulness. Oh, God, that's cold. That's a huge ass church right there. One thing I also forgot to bring from Lawrence is I forgot to bring the chest mount, which is too bad. Okay. So my plan for the day, we are driving firstly 65 kilometers towards a place called Tuin, but I'm pronouncing French. Did I take a wrong? No, we're just going to wing it and hope I'm going right. These goddamn knooppunten, always messing with me. Okay, so we are going to Tuin. That's 65 kilometers from where we slept, and then I at least want to reach 120 today, but I have to consider that I also had to sleep in a tent this night. Even though I slept okay, I feel like it could have been better. Could have also been worse. And then we are going not anymore with the knooppunten, but I don't see any knooppunten here as well. Please let there be a knooppunt in a few minutes. I'm afraid the knooppunt probably said left. Oh, I see it again, man! There it is again. Here is that little fucker. That little fucker. And did I read it? No, I didn't, but I'm just assuming it will be left. It's like an athletic pistol. Anyways, catch you in a few kilometers. Catch you in a bit.